Letter 1 on Fear and the Root of All Wisdom. From the porch deck of Grandpa Burl, beneath the shade of the pecan tree, to my grandson Malcolm, who's trying to find his way up in that city. Malcolm, I pray this letter finds you upright and breathing deep. Though I know the city's full of noise that tries to crowd a man's spirit, I sit here with my Bible open to the book of Sirach and my sweet tea sweating beside me, and I reckon it's time I tell you what my granddaddy once told me. Everything worth knowing begins with fear of the Lord. And I don't mean fear like the kind that hides under beds. I mean the kind that bows your heart before sunrise, the kind that knows you ain't the biggest thing walking. Sirach says, all wisdom is from the Lord, and with him it remains forever. Boy, you can get degrees and titles, but if you don't have that holy fear, you'll be the smartest fool in the room. The fear of the Lord is a fountain. It makes a man clean. It don't mean you're perfect. It means you tremble at the right things and walk careful in this world. A man with holy fear don't chase every dollar, don't bite every hook, and don't run his mouth like a fool with a drum. He stands firm, thinks deep, and holds peace in his chest. Now, you living in a world where folks worship their own reflection and laugh at reverence, you hold fast. Sirach says, the fear of the Lord is glory and pride, gladness and a crown of joy. That's what I want for you, not the kind of pride that puffs up, but the kind that stands tall because it knows who made it. Keep your tongue in check, Malcolm. A reckless mouth is like a spark in dry grass. It don't take long to start a fire you can't put out. Sirach says, the root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and her branches are long life. You want to live long? You want peace? You walk humbly, speak little, and do much. And hear me on this. Honor your mama. Sirach says, whoever honors his father atones for sins, and whoever glorifies his mother is like one who lays up treasure. You know your mama's worn her knees thin praying for you. Every good step you take is a crown on her head. Don't let her love go to waste, and don't get too high on yourself. Sirach warns us, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the wise will be faithful in their hearts. That means real wisdom don't make a man proud. It makes him patient, teachable, quiet when others shout. You're gonna have days, boy, when trouble shakes your name and folk around you seem like wolves in neckties. Remember this. The fear of the Lord drives out sin. That means when temptation whispers sweet, you let the fear of the Lord shout louder. Now, don't think I'm trying to make you soft. Holy fear don't make cowards. It makes giants out of nobodies. That's how folk like Moses, Jeremiah, and even Jesus walked, in fear, but full of fire. So before you chase your next hustle or sit at somebody else's table, ask yourself, am I still trembling? Am I still listening? Is my heart bowed low enough for wisdom to rest? I ain't got gold to leave you, Malcolm, but I got this. The fear of the Lord is worth more than money and moves. It'll keep you warm in the dark and guide your feet when the street gets crooked. You keep this letter close. Write it on your mind. Next time I write, I'll speak to you about faithfulness and trust in God, because not all company is good company. Sometimes we have to remind ourselves of such a loving Father. With love, sweat, and prayer, your Grandpa Burl. P.S. I boiled some peanuts this morning and thought of you. One day, I hope you'll come sit on this porch again and tell me what kind of man you've become.